Story time. How my doctors have absolutely failed me. Okay. I know I look rough. I just dyed my hair last night, so I have hair dye all over me, over my hands, all over my forehead. I have my barn clothes on. I went to a women's health center today. I wanted my hormones checked. I had a hysterectomy at 25. They left one ovary, the one bruised up ovary that was still covered in endometriosis. That stuff never actually goes away. The scarring and everything else is still there. And I was worried about my hormone levels because I started getting like acne and facial hair and all kinds of problems I've never had before in my life, including I cannot lose weight. I am stuck at 215 no matter what I do. I have dieted harshly. I've exercised my butt off. I cannot drop this body weight. I'm making an appointment at Women's Health. I'm like, okay, I want my hormones checked. I get there. She doesn't even read my chart. She asked me when's my last period. Told her I haven't had one for 4 years. She looks at me kind of weird. I said I had a hysterectomy. She said, why did you have a hysterectomy so young? Endometriosis, stage 4, and some other complications, but it wrecked my system. I have endo all the way up past it's like up in my intestines, on my kidneys, on my liver. They found it spread through my whole body, and it even was on like touching some of my lung. So they took out my uterus. And my other ovary, I already lost to endo with a 14 centimeter size cyst that had flipped, rotated my ovary and killed it. Cut off the blood, killed it. Doctor says, I see that you have low energy, low libido, that your eating habits are messed up. She says, have you been checked for depression? Yes, I have been checked for depression. I see a therapist regularly for depression, and I have severe ADD. This doctor, instead of listening to me, I said I would like my hormones checked. She said, I think that you need to see a mental health doctor for your depression, because you come off to me as someone with depression and anxiety, and that your ovary that you have left should be picking up all the slack. Okay? Thanks for gaslighting me and not listening to me. I am not depressed right now. Like I know what depression is. I've lived in it. This is not depression. There's something wrong with my body, and I want my hormones checked. I told her, I said, I really want the hormone test just so I can sleep better at night. For my sake, please, can we get my hormones checked? She said, yes, but it's a waste of everyone's time, but I'll order it. And she wants to do a pap smear. I don't even have a uterus. I don't want it done. She talks me into it. I'm laying on the table crying because I've been gaslighted, and now I'm reliving a traumatic experience that I had with pap smears for nothing. For nothing.